How do you consistently get 1,000 streams or more on every Spotify release? That's what we're going over in today's video. What's up, guys? This is Omari with No Nonsense Music Marketing, the #1 place for music business and industry advice online. If you're not subscribed already, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get updates on every new video, because this is important information you need to act on quickly for your music career. Now, one question artists have all the time: how do they get their song over 1,000 streams for consistently on every release? So we have the obvious first method, which is paying for promotion with services such as Omari. There's Spotify playlisting. There's Facebook and Instagram ads management. So that is, if you want a sure way to do things, paying for them is always a sure way. It's predictable. So not that has to be the end all be all, but if you want something done quickly and you want a sure way to do it, paying for it. That's why, with our business, we said before that most of our traffic for our website still comes from SEO, which is search engine optimization, meaning people searching things on Google or Microsoft or DuckDuckGo or whatever, and coming to our website that way. That is not a sure method. Yes, you still do it because it's free, essentially, traffic after you can pay somebody to do the articles, or you can pay somebody to optimize your website and all that stuff. But you're going to pay for it on the front end, but it's not going to be as much as ads. Like, it's not going to. You don't have to pay for that going on. You kind of just do it once. You upkeep it a little bit, and then that continues on. Same concept is true with Spotify. So if you pay for some promotion at first and the content is good, meaning your songs are good, our articles are good online, the content's helpful, promotion's good, so that's why we kept ranking for the keywords. The concept is the same on Spotify. If you pay for the promotion first and you're building your followers and the content is good and people stick around and they save your song on Spotify and they're excited about your release, or you're running the Instagram ads, we're doing your Instagram ads management, and they like your music, they will hit the follow button. They're a lot more likely. We can write all the headlines in the world. If they don't like the content, or they don't like the article, or they don't like the video, whatever they're going to, they're less likely to subscribe. So content is still king. Your songs need to be really good. That is one of the easiest ways to consistently get over 1,000 streams, is that people look forward to hearing your music. Now, in terms of the technical stuff, how do you get over 1,000 streams consistently? Like I said, the first one, pay for it and build the following that way. We still recommend people spend more money doing the Instagram ads than the Spotify playlisting, because on Spotify, typically, if they hear it in a playlist, they'll hit the save button. These are people just like you and I. Like, they have to really, really like a song to go to somebody's profile, to think to themselves to go to your profile and check out more of your music, versus if they're on Instagram, they're more likely to check out more songs on your Spotify if they hit the follow button there and then go to Spotify, versus just going to a playlist. Typically, they're just going to hit the save button on the song if they like it and keep it moving on that playlist. They might be driving. They might be doing passive listening, so the save button is like the safest thing to do, especially if you're in the car or working out or whatever. On Instagram, though, you shouldn't be driving and looking at Instagram. A lot of times you're going to be sitting down on a bus, or maybe in the passenger seat of a car or something. You have a bit more time to look at your screen and take other actions. So that's the psychology behind it. So we still, our breakdown, if you've never heard it before, like 40%-ish towards your Instagram ads or Facebook ads, but more so Instagram ads of your budget. Let's say you had $1,000, 40% of that going towards Instagram ads, another like 30% towards YouTube. And then you can switch these percentages around to see whichever one's working the best is what you want to switch the percentages around to. But another 30% towards YouTube, 20%-ish towards Spotify playlisting, and then you get the rest of that budget going towards TikTok or testing out on different things, such as maybe some SEO or another platform. So The other methods of getting 1,000 consistent streams on releases, if there's the first method of paying for it, and then slowly building it up to a place where you don't have to pay for it anymore. And then as well, you could give away equity in the song. So we keep bringing this up more and more so that people can get exposure to this idea. But giving up some equity in the songs is not a bad idea if you're a smaller indie artist. Why? Because it guarantees a check. It guarantees that you're profitable on a release. If you have to promote the music, if you have to pay for the promotion, whether that's Instagram ads or even if you can try to do pushing your song through TikTok or Instagram Reels or whatever and seeing if it catches on that way, but that's not a consistent method. Yes, still do it, but that's not something you build a business off of. You need consistent results to build a business because you need a check every month, every day. If you're an entrepreneur, you need money coming in every day, every month, so that you can pay your bills. So you need a sure method of, if I pay this amount out, I can get this amount back. Realistically, for music artists, if you don't have a website, you're making it much harder on yourself to make a full-time income, because with your website, you get to track more data. You can build an email list where you're not dependent on a social media platform to reach your audience. You're dependent on you to reach them. So if you have not formed your website yet, then you can head over to omarmc.com and check out our website services, as well as you can build one yourself. Just make sure, like we've seen a lot of artists build one and it's not quality. So build a quality one if you're going to build one yourself. Otherwise, get somebody else to do it for you. But other than that, guys, those are the pretty consistent methods. Signing away your song, signing away some equity in the song, giving it to a firm such as ours, so that you have a guaranteed income from it. Other than that, if you're going to keep all the equity in your song, paying for it up front and then building your audience up to a point where you don't have to pay for it anymore. It's a longer haul. All these, there's no shortcut, right? Unless you go viral on something and you're pushing it through all the algorithms. Even then, you still need to have a structure on the back end to capture that audience. So the best method to do that is with your website. But other than that, guys, there's no secret way to get the streams. You're gonna have to pay for advertising. You can get crafty with the advertising. You can make the best ads possible, but other than that, there's no free way to get attention. There's the stat, I forget what the stat is, but it's something like you get 5,000 advertising impressions per day. If your ads aren't sticking out, if your videos aren't sticking out online, if your song isn't sticking out, you're making it harder on yourself. You have to come up with the best ads, the best content to consistently get 1,000 streams or more. Likely, I want everybody to get 10,000 streams, 100,000, 1 million consistently on your releases. But in order to do that, it will take a far greater level of dedication than most people, quite frankly, have or do. So if you're one of those people, work on your strategy. Come up with a good, solid strategy by watching these videos and commenting on them and liking them so that you keep up with the information so that you can act on it for your music career. So you can do just that by clicking the subscribe button, hitting the notification bell on this video so that you can be notified every time a new video drops, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you are doing or what you plan on doing that will get you consistent streams. And we'll go in there and we will tell you. We'll be pretty upfront because that's how we work around here. So we'll tell you if we think that will work or that will not work. And we have not seen that work because we've promoted for close to 20,000 artists. Might be over that by now. I have not looked at the number recently, but likely over 20,000 artists we promoted music for. We've seen this across every different genre. So we will tell you what we have seen work and have not seen work. So with that, I'll catch you in the next video.